All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for a couple of real people out there, just like you and just like me. All right, going to be talking about the new Motley Crue song. Exciting, huh? It's exciting news day here. Before I get there, check out this band. This is a great rock band. Came out last year, Cross Country Driver, and their album, The New Truth. Okay. A lot of 70s influences here. Just a straight up rock band. This is what I like about it. It's no frills, great songs, great instrumentation. It won't make your ears bleed. It's not dark. It's middle of the road or fairly up tempo. Some slower tracks, but it's also got some real meaty rock and roll on here. So again, check out Cross Country Driver and their album, The New Truth. All right. Speaking of rock and roll, kind of, Motley Crue is back. They put out a song called Dogs of War, probably dropped at midnight last night. I had all these notifications on my phone, and I was like, okay, what's this all about? Oh, Motley Crue. Yeah. I had been keeping up with the fact that they were about to release a new song because they're in the news like every day. One thing that Motley Crue has going for it is they've got a great guitarist by the name of John Five, who is in this band now. Um, if you're looking to get onto today's mainstream rock radio charts, which apparently the band is, that's what they're looking to do. The song itself is perfect. It is absolutely perfect for today's rock radio format. For me, that means I'm not going to be listening to it because I don't listen to mainstream rock radio because 90 to 95% of it is just dark and depressing. And this song fits right in. It's a good song for that format. Some good guitar playing. The I thought it might be like an anti-war song. I don't think it is though. I mean, you can listen to it and judge for yourself. Lyrically, I can't figure out what they're actually trying to say here. The song was written by Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, and John Lowry. Okay. Lead vocals done by Vince Neil. And how does Vince sound on this? He doesn't sound bad. I mean, you've got Bob Rock producing. So Bob Rock can get good stuff pretty much out of anyone at any stage in their career. And I guess it's a little surprising on that level that this is going to certainly it will compete with the music that's out there on mainstream rock radio. And, it's not my cup of tea, but for what it is, again, it's not bad. I'm just not a fan of this band. I'm not a fan of their image. You go to their concerts and it's like Sodom and Gomorrah, and Tommy Lee is leading people to do things that they shouldn't do in public. But I don't know. I guess it's just the world as we see it right now, and Motley Crue fitting right in there. But certainly, this is, I think, going to do some good things for the band. It's not going to do anything for me personally. But I think a lot of people are going to say, hey, this is good. This is good for what it is. And it's surprising. If you're, listening for that top 40 era Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart. Yeah, this isn't it. This isn't it. This is designed for mainstream rock radio in the year 2024. If there was a window where I liked Motley Crue, it was the Theater of Pain era, right in there, maybe a little before that, a little bit after that. But I don't really have a dog in this hunt, but this song is called Dog of War, so you'll remember that. Is it a good song? Is it a bad song? That's going to be up to your personal taste in music. I think the song is well done in the sense that the production is ideal for what rock radio has become. It's noisy, it's a little bit whiny, and there is some, decent guitar work by John Five. I think his being in the band right now is really given maybe the band a shot in the arm. Sorry to use that expression, but that's all I could come up with on short notice. Anyway, folks, Motley Crue, Dog of War. I thought it was no, is it dog? It's Dogs of War, not it's dogs plural. Not to be confused with, I believe, Pink Floyd, who had a song back on A Momentary Lapse of Reason, I think, called Dogs of War, which I think is a pretty good song. This one, it's good for what it is. Let me put it that way. And the people who like Motley Crue and like this kind of dark, edgy sort of sound, I think they're going to really dig the song. All right. So there's my unbiased, somewhat biased review. I'm just not a huge fan of the band, but certainly this is going to generate some buzz, and I think people will be interested in listening to it at least once. And if it's your cup of tea, that's great. If not, then join the club here. It's just not anything I'm that excited about, but for what it is, it's done well. All right, so this is kind of more my cup of tea. That's why I like to showcase music that I like to listen to on the channel that you may or may not have heard before. This band called Cross Country Driver. This is called The New Truth, and this is muscular rock, 70s sounding stuff. Maybe a little bit of an 80s influence too, but 70s, 80s, and lot of just really good instrumentation on this, and not all the compression and noise which you'll hear in today's stuff where it just sounds like clutter. This is largely uncluttered. So again, Cross Country Driver and The New Truth, brand new Motley Crue song called Dogs of War. And another video in the can. Thanks for watching. God bless everyone. Please pray for peace in the Middle East and around the world. It's not sinful to pray for peace. You don't have to pray for one side or the other. Just pray that the wars come to an end, whether that be in the Middle East or in Ukraine. Talk to you soon.